Welcome back. I'm going to continue on with my New York Yankees versus California Angels video. It is the top of the second inning, and the New York Yankees are up once again. Batting for the Yankees is Reggie Jackson. And the pitch from Simpson is a 55. That's an 8. Simpson's a D. That is a single to the gap and left. Reggie is on. First hit of the night for the California Angels. That is going to bring up first baseman Chris Chambliss. And so with runners on first, nobody out, the pitch. It's a 31. That's a 9. He hits it into the infield, and both runners are safe. So we got man on first and second, nobody out. And Roy White will be coming up. And the pitch to White from Simpson. It's a 41, which is a 24. And that's hit over to the second baseman, flip to short, over to first, double play. We do have Jackson on third, but we now have 2 outs. 2 big out there. That's scored Remy to Gritch to Briggs. So now with 2 outs and Reggie Jackson standing on third base, we got Greg Nettles up. Nettles bats left. Simpson looks over at Jackson, and we got the windup. It's a 23, is a 29. That's a comebacker to the mound. Simpson grabs it, tosses it to Briggs, and they get out with no damage. And so the Yankees threaten, but they do not score. So halfway through the second inning, it's still Yankees in 0. The California Angels 2. And Figueroa comes back out to the mound, and he's going to face the bottom of the order for the California Angels. First up will be Bobby Gritch. And the pitch is a 24. He goes down swinging. First strikeout of the game. Now batting for the Angels, first baseman Dan Briggs. And Figueroa winds up. And that is a hard hit ball. He hits it to the gap and left. And he is held at first, but we have a runner on. That'll bring up our catcher, Terry Humphrey. Infield's playing down deep, looking for the double play. 61's a 24. And that's hit over to Bucky Dent. He flips it to Randolph. Over to Chambliss. That is a 6-4-3 double play, and we are out of the inning. That is scored Dent to Randolph to Chambliss. And so after 2, it is New York 0. California Angels are up by 2. Simpson comes out for the third inning. We're going to see the bottom of the order for the Yankees. Carlos May, the DH, will be up on the pitch. 61's a 24. That's hit over to shortstop. He flips it over to first base for the out. Gritch to Briggs. One down. That was May. First time trying this. Bucky Dent is up. And the pitch from Simpson is a 16. That's a 28. He hits it over to shortstop. Gritch gets the ball, tosses it to first to Briggs. That's 2 outs. And we're back to the top of the order with Willie Randolph. And the pitch from Simpson. That's a 23, is a 26. Hit over to the second baseman, Remy. He tosses it to first, and we see the Yankees go 3 up, 3 down once again. And so, after the middle of the third inning, it is still 0-2 California. And Figueroa comes out for the third inning. He's going to face the top of the order. Gil Flores is going to be the first man up. Gil had a single his last time up, scored a run. And the pitch. And that ends up being a walk. So we got Flores on first. That is going to bring up Jerry Remy. Last time up, Remy got a single and stole a base. And the pitch. It's a 42, it's a 13. He goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the game for Ed Figueroa. That'll bring up Dave Chalk. He had an RBI his last time up. Let's see if he can bring in another one. One down and the pitch. That's 43 is a 29. Yankees are 35. 29 with a Y. That's comebacker to the pitcher. He tosses it over to first base. Flores makes his way to second. So we have pitcher to first for Chalk. And with 2 outs, that's going to bring up Joe Rudy. Big hit the last time he was up. Had that double that brought in the run. And the pitch. 43 is a 29. And a 29 is down the first base line. Briggs grabs it, tosses it over, first baseman Chambliss grabs it, tosses it to Figueroa, and we retire the side. We leave one runner on. First pitcher's scoring, and at the end of 3, we have, I forgot to put Rudy out. We have the Yankees 0, and we have the California Angels 2. So we go to the top of the 4th. We're going to see Rivers, Munson, and Jackson up for the Yankees. So first up is Mickey Rivers. And the pitch. It's a 41, it's a 28. Rivers hits it over to the shortstop, Gritch. He tosses it to the first baseman, and we have 1 out. Next up is Thurman Munson. Simpson lines up in the pitch. 54 is 32. That's in the air to right field. But Bobby Bonds gets on to make the catch. We have 2 down. Now up for the Yankees is Reggie Jackson. Reggie got a single last time up. The pitch. 12 is 29. That's comeback to the mound. Simpson tosses over to first baseman Briggs, And the set is retired. 1, 2, 3. And so, middle of the third inning, and the Yankees are really struggling to get their offense going. Figueroa comes out to the mound, face the Angels here in the bottom of the inning. We're going to see Bonds, Baylor, and Grich due up. First up is going to be Bobby Bonds. 0 for 1 on the day. New pitch. That's a 13 strikeout. Bonds goes down swinging with a strikeout for Figueroa. Next up for the California Angels will be Don Baylor. Baylor's 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch. 53 is a 16. 16 center field. Rivers is a 2. That's a fly out to Rivers. 2 down for the Angels. That's going to bring up Bobby Grich. Bobby Grich is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 36 is a 33. No Y, so that is a pop-up to the right side. Second baseman, Randolph gets under it and makes play. And so the Angels go down in order, 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fourth. And through 4 innings, it is still 0-2. Simpson comes out for the 5th. And this time he's going to face Chambliss, White, and Nettles. Chambliss, 0 for 1 with that infield single the last time up. And the pitch. A 43 is a 29, and that's another comebacker to the mound. A lot of comebackers to the mound tonight. Simpson tosses over at first base, and we have 1 down. Next up is going to be Roy White. And the pitch. Oh, wow. That one gets away. 0-1-0. Next pitch. 35 is a 40, and that's a walk. White manages to get on base with a base on balls. So that'll bring up Craig Nettles. Nettles 0 for 1. The pitch. 25 is a 9. And that's an infield hit. And they both get safe on not able to make the play is the Angel infield. So now we got runners on first and second. 2 outs. 1 out. And our DH, Carlos May is up. Carlos 0 for 1 on the day. Infield's playing deep, looking for that double play. And the pitch. 24 is a 13. He goes down swinging. First strikeout for the Yankee order, which is first strikeout for Simpson on the day. Bucky Dent is up. 2 outs. Let's see if he can get the Yankees on the board. And the pitch is a 14. That is a 30. And that's in the air left field. Rudy gets on it, makes a catch. And the Yankees once again threaten but go down. And so, through 4.5, the Angels are still leading the Yankees 0-2. That is going to bring Figueroa out to the mound for the bottom of the 5th. He is going to face Briggs, Humphrey, and then Flores at the top. Briggs got a single the last time he was up. Let's see if he can get on base again. The pitch is a 31. That's a 37. That's a strike. 0-1. And the pitch. 46 is a 30. That's in the air to left field. But Roy White is underneath it. Makes play, and we have one down. Next up is Humphrey. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. 25 is a 9. Figure goes a B. That's a single over the shortstop. And so Humphrey manages to get on first. I'll bring up the top of our order. So Flores is up. 1 out, runner on first. And the pitch from Figaro. 14's a 30, that's in the air to left field. Once again, White gets under it, makes play, and we have 2 outs. Runner stays on first base. That will give Jerry Remy a chance. Infield's playing deep. Remy's 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a stolen base. And the pitch is a 15. It's an 11. That's a single to first base. A runner gets to third. Remy is once again hits a single. So we got runner first and third. Now, is Remy going to get steal? And he's in. He beats the throw from the captain. That's his second stolen base on the day. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Dave Chalk. We got runners second and third, 2 outs. They're playing deep, looking for any infield ball to throw to first. Chalk 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And the pitch. 25 is a 10. Figaro's a B. No change. That's a single over third. 1 scores. Another scores. And we have the 2 more runs in for the Angels. Humphrey and Remy score on the play, and it is 4-0 Angels. So on the bottom of the 5th, California with 2 outs sees Dave Chalk hit a single over third base, allowing Humphrey and Remy to score 0-4 California Angels. Now up is Joe Rudy. Rudy's 1 for 2, has that big RBI double early on in the game. Let's see what he can do now in the pitch. A 62 is a 12. And that is a ball over to second baseman, flips to short for the out. Second short, but not before the damage is done. And so as we finish the 5th inning, we have the California Angels now with a 4-0 lead. Wayne Simpson's going to come out for the 6th inning. He has been cruising along. We'll see if he can keep this Yankee lineup tamed. He's going to face the top of the order with Willie Randolph leading off. And the pitch. That's a hard hit ball. 25 is a 2. That is a ball to left center, and that is a triple. Lead off triple for Willie Randolph. And that is going to bring up Mickey Rivers. And so Infield's playing deep, trying to get to play it first. And the pitch. 51's an 8. That's going to be a single, and that's going to bring in Randolph. The shutout is done. That's a single over the second base. So right from the top of the 6th, the New York Yankees with nobody out sees Mickey Rivers hit a single over second base, driving in Randolph. And it is now a 1-4 ball game. Now up for the Yankees will be Thurman Munson. Munson's 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. It's a 62 is a 12. And that's a walk. He walked him in. That W on that card hurts. So now we've got runners on first and second. And the dangerous Reggie Jackson's coming up to plate. He is a 1 for 2 on the day. We got nobody out there playing deep, trying and praying for a double play ball. And Reggie gets a 5. And that's down the right field to the bullpen. And he is going to be, with his speed, Jackson sliding the third with a triple. 2-runner score. Jackson's on third. And it's a 1-run ball game. Rivers and Munson score on the triple by Jackson. That's 2 triples this inning for the Yankees. So Jackson with a triple to the right field bullpen is going to score Rivers and Munson. And we have a 3-4 ball game. With nobody out. And that's going to bring up Chris Chambliss. The infield is going to play in to try to hold that runner. And the pitch. 54 is a 32. Bonds is a 3. It's a fly out to right. Jackson's fast. Throw at the plate. He's safe. And we have a tie ball game. Chambliss hits a sacrifice fly out to right field. It's 4-4. Chambliss sacrifice fly to right. Jackson scores 4-4. And so much for keeping that New York Yankee offense contained. Starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Angels. Looks like they got Drago warming up. Let's see if we can get Simpson through the inning. Next up is going to be Roy White. White's over 1 with a walk on the day. And the pitch. That's hard hit. That's to right center of the gap. And he is going to be on second with a double. Boy, did the Yankee offense wake up. Craig Nettles will be up. And the pitch from Simpson. 45 is 14. He draws a walk. And that is going to be the end of the night for Wayne Simpson. He goes 5 innings. Gives up 7 hits. 1 strikeout to go along with 3 walks. He's still pitcher of record, and with a chance at a loss here if they can't get things figured out. So he comes out, and the Angels are going to bring in Dick Drago. Let's find Drago's card. Drago's a B pitcher with a YZ. Fielding a 1, so we're going to see our ratings drop 1 for California. All right. And so now we're going to see Carlos May up the DH. We got runners on first and second. May is 0 for 2 on the day. Infield's playing deep, and the pitch. 21-30. Left fielder is Rudy. He's a 3, and he makes the catch. Runners decide to hold. That's 1 down. Now we're going to see Bucky Dent. That'll be the 9th batter of the inning. Dent's 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. 45 is a 14. Drago's got a Z. That's a ball. 1-0. 36 is a 33. That's a pop up to the left side. Shortstop Gritch gets under, makes play. We got 2 down. And we're back where we started the inning with Willie Randolph. Randolph had that triple last time up. And the pitch. 44 is an 8. We got to be on Drago. That's a ground ball over to third baseman. He tosses it to first for the out. And so Drago comes in and gets him out of a jam, but not before the Yankees go and tie it up with 4 runs in the top of the 6th inning. All right. Figueroa is coming back out now for the bottom of the 6th. He's going to face Bonds, Gritch, and Briggs. First up, Bobby Bonds, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch. 13's a 14. That's a walk. He is on first. Now up, Don Baylor. Infield plays deep, looking for a double play ball. 52 is a 27. Third base 5, 27. And that's just what they get. Third to second, second to first. And we've got 2 outs. Munson to Randolph to Chambliss. And that's going to bring up Bobby Gritch. Gritch is 0 for 2 with a strikeout on the day. And the pitch. 41's 24. That's hit over the short. Dent throws it to first for the out. And so we see the Angels go down in order. And so at the end of 6, it is tied 4-4. Drago comes out to start the 7th inning. He's going to face Rivers, Munson, and Jackson. No easy task. Rivers is 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored and an RBI. And the pitch. 54-32. That's in the air to right field. And Bonds is underneath it for the catch. That's 1 away. Now up, Thurman Munson. Thompson, he's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And the pitch. 62-12. That's a great hit on the ball over first base. Briggs grabs it, takes it himself for the out. We got 2 away. Now up, Reggie Jackson. Reggie's 2 for 3 on the day. He's got that triple. Run scored, 2 RBIs. The pitch to Drago. 33's a 5. That's a hit over first, down the first base line. And he slides in the second with a double. So Jackson is on second. We're seeing activity in the bullpen. Looks like Hartzell's have been warming up. 2 out. Jackson's on second, and Chris Chambliss is up. Chambliss 1 for 2 on the day with a sac fly and an RBI. And the pitch. 41's a 24. And that's a pop in the air. Over to left side. Shortstop. Critch is under it and makes a play. And so we see the Yankees go down. And it's a 7th inning stretch. And we have the game tied 4-4. Now up. Figaro's coming out for the bottom of the 7th. He's going to face Briggs, Humphrey, and Flores. Briggs is 1 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. 21's a 30. That's in the air to left field. And we see White make the play. 1 down. Now up. It's going to be Terry Humphreys. Humphreys 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. And the pitch. That's a hard hit ball. That ball's in the gap and right. And he is up. Slides in with a double. So we've got 1 out, runner on first. And Gil Flores is up. Flores is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. And the pitch from Figaro. 13's a 14. That's a walk. 2 walks on the day for Flores now. So we've got 1 out, runners on first and second. Jerry Ramey's up. He is 2 for 3 on the day, 2 runs scored. He does have a strikeout, but he's got 2 stolen bases. We're seeing the Yankee infield late playing back, hoping for that double play ball. And the pitch to Ramey. A 12 is a 25. That's over to left field. Dent grabs it, tosses it to Randolph, to Chambliss. That's a 6-4-3 double play, and we see the side retired. That is the 3rd double play on the day for the Yankee defense. 6, 4, 3. And we are through 7 innings, and it is still tied 4-4. As we start the 8th inning, and Drago's out there. I think he's going to have a short leash, though. Batting for the Yankees will be White, Nettles, and May. Roy White is up. White is 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a walk. And the pitch. 43 is a 29. That's a comebacker to the mound. Drago grabs it, tosses the first. That's 1 away. And now we're going to see Craig Nettles up. Nettles 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. And the pitch from Drago as the dice get away. 16's a 28. That's hit over shortstop. Shortstop Gritch grabs the ball, tosses to Briggs. And we have 2 outs. But that is it for the day for Drago. Drago went 2 2/3. Did not allow a run. Only gave up a 1 hit. No walks, no strikeouts. And the Angels go and bring in Paul Hartzell. Find his card. Hartzell's a B pitcher with a Z rating, only has 1 for a fielding rating. BZ. All right. So, 2 down, top of the 8th. Designated hitter Carlos May is up. And the pitch. A 53 is a 17. That's right field. Bonds is a 3, and that is a fly out. And so we've gone through middle of the 8th inning. And we still have a 4-4 ball game. Figueroa's coming out to pitch the 8th. He's going to face Chalk, Rudy, and Bonds. This very well could be the tail end of his day. Chalk will be up first. 1 for 3 on the day. He's got 3 RBIs. And the pitch. 51's a 9. That's a single. That's going to bring up Joe Rudy. Rudy, 1 for 3 on the day. He's got an RBI double. And the pitch to Rudy. 14's a 30. That's in the air to left field. And that is going to be caught by Roy White. So we got 1 down. Bobby Bonds is up. Bonds is 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And the pitch. 35 is a 14. That is a walk. Second walk of the day for Bonds. So we have runners on second and first. 1 down. And that's going to bring up our designated hitter, Don Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 3 on the day. The Yankees are playing deep, looking for a double play. We've seen Baylor hit into one today. And the pitch. 55 is a 9. Figaro's an 8. There's a B. He's a B. That's an infield hit, and the bases are loaded. Figueroa starting to fatigue. Looks like the Yankees have Sparky Lyle up in the bullpen. See if we can squeeze one more batter out of him. So we've got bases loaded. We have Bobby Grich coming up to the plate. Grich is over 3 on the day with a strikeout. And we have one out. We are going to see infield playing deep, looking for that double play from Grich. And the pitch from Figueroa. It's a 25 is a 9. And that's in the air to left field. White makes the catch. Chalk tags. Play at the plate. He's safe. And the Angels have managed to go and grab the lead one more time. So in the bottom of the 8th, California with 1 out sees Bobby Grich hit a sac fly to left field, scoring Chalk. 4-5 Angels. And that's going to be it for Figueroa. 8 2/3. Excuse me, 7 2/3. And that's 5 runs. That's going to definitely knock him out of the league leader as far as ERA goes. He gave up 10 hits on the day, had 3 strikeouts, which were all early in the game, but he had 4 walks. Walks will kill you. And so that's going to bring out Sparky Lyle. His card. Sparky's a tough one. He's an A with a YZ, fielding a 1. So we will see the fielding drop 1. For the Yankees, that'll drop into a column 2 instead of a column 1 on infield fielding. A YZ. All right, so it is bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. We got runners on first and second. Angels just retaking the lead. And Dan Briggs is up. Briggs is 1 for 3 on the day. And the pitch to Briggs. 45 is a 14. Lyle's got that Z. That's a ball 1-0. And the pitch. He goes down swinging. And that is a strikeout. Lyle comes in and manages to hold him down. But not before those of the Angels have already got another run. So at the end of 8, it is Angels 5, the New York Yankees 4. Paul Hartzell comes back out for the 9th inning. And he is going to face Bucky Dent and then the top of the order. No, he's not. We're going to... Billy Martin's calling him back in. And we're going to see a pinch hitter. Looks like we're going to see Jimmy Wynn. Jimmy Wynn's going to come in and pinch hit for Dent. Trying to see if he can get something sparked. And Heart Soul winds up, and the pitch. 65s to 35, that's pop up behind home plate. Humphrey's there to make the play, and we got one down. Next up, top of the order, Willie Randolph. Randolph is 1 for 3 on the day with a triple. Let's see what he can do. And the pitch. It's a 22, that's a 7, that's a single to right field. He gets on first base with a single. The Yankees are not done yet. That'll bring up Mickey Rivers. Rivers is 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. Angels are going to play deep, trying to see if they can pull that double play off. And the pitch from Heart Soul. 64 is a 13. He goes down swinging. And so the Yankees are down to their last out. But they're not out yet because they got the captain, Thurman Munson, up. Munson's 0 for 3 of the walk, but he had a run scored today. He is due. And the pitch to Munson is a 35. That's a 9. And that's an infield single. And so the Yankees are not dead yet. So we've got runners on first and second. We've got 2 down. And now we've got a face for Reggie Jackson. Jackson's had a really good day. He is 3 for 4 on the day. He's got a double and a triple. 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. This is not the person you want to be facing in this situation. Hartzell gets a sign and the pitch. It's a 56. He goes down swinging. And so they try, but they're not able to finish the comeback. And your final score for the game, New York Yankees 4, California Angels 5. Player of the game would have to be Dave Chalk of the the Angels. Chalk was 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs on the day. Thank you very much for watching my replay. Please watch again for the next video I post. And if you like what you've seen, please like or subscribe. Have a good night.